Hi there, welcome to Bestselfology's YouTube page. Today's book review is going to be The Productivity Ninja by Graham Allcott. The Productivity Ninja is the best book that I've read in the last 6 months. I've read a lot of books, and if there's one that I can recommend to you which will really change the way you do things, it's The Productivity Ninja. It's very well written, it's very practical, it's very conversational, it's very easy to read, and it's packed full of hints and tips about how to be more productive. So where it starts is it talks about the characteristics of a productivity ninja. So it goes through different characteristics that you need to be productive, and it talks about the mindset of a ninja and what they mean by a ninja mindset. So there's things like agility, being weapon savvy, which means using the right tools and having the right tools available, being agile, being prepared, and a number of other characteristics. And then it ends with saying productivity ninjas aren't superhuman. It might seem like they are because they're so productive, but they're just real people. So the book is full of hints and tips on each of those characteristics and what you need to do to be more productive and how you can develop. So loads of ideas on things you can do. It then moves on to attention management, and I really got a lot out of this section, this section. So basically on attention management, it talks about when do you have most of your energy. And I really made a lot of changes here because I'm a morning person. I have all my energy in the morning. Therefore, if there's something that I need to get done, the best time to do it is in the morning. If I save the most difficult thing to the end of the day, it's going to take me twice as long because I haven't got as much energy at the end of the day. Everyone's different. Certain people start to get more energy throughout the day, and you might want to schedule the things that are harder to achieve there. And the book is full of tips around how you schedule different things into different times of the day according to how productive you are. So some really good advice there. The next section, my absolute favourite section, and this has just been such a changer for me, was around inbox zero and productive emails. So this section is all around how do you manage your emails productively. And for the first time since reading this book, my emails are managed completely differently. No longer am I in and out, up and down, looking, what shall I do, not really sure, closing it, going back in. Now it's managed in a much more effective way, and it's really changed the way I operate. So what the Productivity Ninja says is there's only actually 7 things you can do with an email. So you can delete it, you can file it, you can action it, you can forward it on to somebody else, you can put it on a list of things to do later. But ultimately there's only a certain number of things you can possibly do. So rather than going in and then doing nothing and closing it back down again, you start at the bottom and you choose one of those 7 things. And the biggest learning for me was a section in the book that said you don't check emails, process emails. So don't just have a look, process it and do something with it. So really, really good advice, really practical, and if you implement it, it's very simple. Really, you can revolutionise the way that you manage your emails and that you're managing them rather than them managing you. So if only for this section, I fully recommend the book because it was brilliant. The next section talks about the CORD model. So Graham Allcott introduces the acronym CORD, so capture and collect, organise, review and do. Capture and collect is getting everything into one place so you don't miss everything, and there's so many different inputs these days, getting it all into one place to manage. Organise is about looking at what needs to be done, prioritising, and just having everything organised. Review is so that when you start your day, you know exactly what you need to do, what's coming up, and what actions you're going to take that day. And then do is quite simply doing them, actioning everything, being productive. If you organise this well, what the book says is you'll have a lot more time to do because you won't be so time consumed in getting lost and drowning in all the things that you have to do. So Absolutely recommend the book. If you read it, I really think you'll take something out of it. I took lots of things out of it. There's something there for everybody to make you more productive. And if there's one book you're going to read this year, I really, really highly recommend that it's The Productivity Ninja. Thanks for listening.